I'm going to go ahead and preface this video by saying that I am enjoying the game. It is really fun. But, big but here, I do not see it succeeding in the current market that the industry is in. Let me explain. The first reason being is that this is from the same developers as the previous Battlefield. And imagine that you took all of the feedback from the previous Battlefield, which was the movement, and did nothing to correct it. Moving around in this game feels extra weighty. It feels just near around awful. And this isn't just with the heavy. This is with the medium and the light as well. You feel like a mass of flesh, but like multiplied by 2. It's not nearly as satisfying as, like, let's say Apex, Fortnite, even Call of Duty feels better. It really is a shame that the developers can be innovative and take other ideas from video games and really perfect them, but they refuse to change their movement at all. And that's my biggest complaint, is the movement. The movement is going to kill this game. My next complaint is probably the lack of ingenuity when it comes to gameplay. Once you start a match, you can only choose one build, the light, the medium, or the heavy. In this situation, we all chose mediums, and mediums are the way to go during a match. You can just stomp people with the medium builds. And as you can see here, no matter what any other team does, we keep this point. This felt unfair to the other team. We were just dominating them. The problem here is that they couldn't switch from what they were to really counter us. The match was already decided because they weren't allowed the freedom to choose a light, heavy, or medium inside the match. You are locked into those characters the whole match. So there's nothing you can do in this situation except grind your teeth and lose, or quit the match entirely. And if you notice at the bottom left, you have been seeing people actively leave the match every 5 to 10 seconds because of how unfair this is. This is not satisfying gameplay for both the winning and the losing side. There is no competitive aspect here.
We went too sweaty.
I know. I think we went too hard.
3 mediums is OP. It really is.
This next thing just seems like an oversight by the developers, because I don't know how they didn't see this, but the Toxic Cloud and the Fire both do the exact same thing with very minor differences. Like, the only difference between the Fire and the Toxic Cloud being in them is the Fire damages you just a tiny bit over time once you leave it. But the Toxic Cloud does more damage if you're standing inside of it. The most frustrating aspect about the game is these two items feel like the same item but color-coded to look different. The minor differences don't make up for both of these items being in the game. Not to mention that bullets get rid of goo faster than fire does. It's frustrating to see people who have any amount of intelligence realizing this is the only way to hold an objective 100%. There is no counterplay of this. That I'm aware of. People will spam the objective with fire and then toxic and then fire in order to just keep you off of it. And you cannot counterplay this, to my knowledge. If there is a way, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, this is my first impressions of the game. Apparently the game is supposed to release this year. I am afraid for this game. I want it to succeed, but I don't think there's enough time to correct what's wrong with this game in the time that we have. Have a good day, folks.